58, and then Papacito was already there, and I was there. We eventually found the great James Jamerson on bass.
I remember my dad saying as a child growing up that he would take a stick and take a rubber band and put one part of the rubber band at one end, the other part at the other, and stick it in an ant hole and make the ants dance.
When he was a kid on Edisto Island, James and his friends would slip through a window into their little two-room schoolhouse. They'd light a fire and play the piano until class started. After school, they'd continue making music in a neighbor's vacant summer home where there just happened to be an old piano and an upright bass.
Well, the most important pointer that my father taught me, when I'm playing, if I don't feel it, don't play it. And, you know, a lot of guys would just play straight and with no feeling, but he would play like... You know, put something in it. He just felt life, you know, that life was music. And he used to tell this story like, this one song he did, he saw a fat woman walking down the street and just her butt going from boom to boom to boom, ba-dum, ba-dum. That was his interpretation of music. So he put music to just about anything that had life to it. There's an indentation right here in the bass where he kept his thumb right here as a rest. That's how old this bass is. So you can see all the dirt on here. As he says, the dirt keeps the funk. This has been the original bass ever since he started playing, before he switched over to precision. He used this on Heat Wave, My Guys, Shop Around, most of the Mary Wells stuff. You Beat Me to the Punch, some other earlier stuff with Stevie. Yeah, he played with one finger on all those hits, just like this finger was called the hook. And it would hook like this. All the songs that you heard basically was done with one finger. I have trouble playing with two fingers the line that he played, so.
You couldn't even touch his timing because he could hear another time in his head and be playing cut time against what you're playing, and it would fit.
Dad was never a bass player on no coast then. If that was a West Coast, East Coast, whatever coast you want to call it, that was comparable to a James Jamerson.
It's the height of creativity, you know, and freedom and experimentation and fearlessness. You have to be absolutely fearless to play those notes in that place and yet be responsible for the bottom of the groove like that.
I thought bass playing was played like that all the time. But little did I know that it was my father changing the course of bass.